Hi everybody, I wanted to make a quick video that goes over the resource file assignment and just give some added detail so that hopefully can offer a little bit more clarity on this final assignment in our course. So what you're going to do for the resource file, it's going to kind of be like a quick go-to place that has some materials for you for working with families. So yours is going to be totally electronic, so you'll create a Microsoft Word document and you're going to include different pieces. And these are basically handouts. Some of them will be not handouts, but just like a reference for you. Each bullet list on this piece down here that you see, this is the direction sheet that's in your Moodle course. And where it says include, each one of these will be a different page in your Microsoft Word document, so you'll just add a page break. So you're going to start with a welcome letter. And you've all seen these before. This is where you would write a letter that says, hello families, welcome to, Dr. Baxter's kindergarten class. And then you introduce yourself, you introduce what your plans for the year, how they contact you, yada, yada, yada. You get the idea. So you're going to write that welcome letter. Please know you may not go online and copy and paste somebody else's welcome letter. You do need to draft your own. It'd be fine to get ideas from other people if you want to go online and look at some others that are out there. But you should put it in your words because it should feel like you, not like somebody else. The second thing is a survey, and you'll soon notice as I go through the rest of this what type of items you might include in your survey. But just right now, it might be things like, how do you prefer that I communicate with you? You might give some options like email, phone call, notes, tracker. Would you be interested in volunteering? If so, how? In the classroom, making things from home, sending in supplies, helping with parties and staff running field trips. So you might give some suggestions and ideas there. You'll see some more ideas of what might be in the survey as well. So those are your first two things. So now you have a Word document. You have at least 2 pages. The first page 1 is the letter. Page 2 is the survey. The next thing, which would be page 3, is the type of involvement opportunities you'll offer families. It says include 5. Just a minute ago when I was giving examples for your survey, I gave you a whole bunch right there. Volunteering in the classroom, chaperoning field trips, helping with class parties. You can have where they're going to cut things out for bulletin boards from home in the evening. They might put books on tape for you. Right there, I'm giving you 5. So you're just going to have a little bullet list of 5 things and just a little brief description to make sure that I understand exactly what it is that you're talking about. So again, that could be types of involvement opportunities, could be the title, could be a bullet list, or it could be enumerated, whatever you prefer, and just 5 things with a very brief description. Then the next page, so now we're on page 4, will be communication methods that you'll use, and you have to have at least 3. And again, you're going to describe it just enough to make sure that I understand your thoughts. So it might be email. I already told you some of these again in the survey. It might be email, personal notes, phone calls, tracker. Your options are there, but you would just put which ones you're doing, why you've chose those, and what they might be. So that was page 4. Then the next page, page 5, will be your plan for holding parent conferences. This is give a detailed sheet of how often, where, when, why, etc. So you'll say, do that. Say parent conferences, how often, and answer it. Where, answer it. When, answer it. Why, answer it. You could also include part of that in your family letter and survey too. So if you're open to suggestions from families about conferencing, then ask survey questions about it. If you're set in what you're going to do, then you might just include that in your letter so that it won't come as a surprise or a fear that something's wrong, but the families would then just know, oh yeah, this is that conference time that she's told us about since the beginning of the year. So just your plans for conference will be that page. Next page, I think we're on 5 or 6. I can't even remember now, lost track. But the next page, so start a new page. Parent education you would offer. Give 3 examples of workshops you'll offer, and you'll give a description so that I understand your thoughts But again, this could be on the survey to ask them what they prefer and what they want, or if you have set things in mind, it might be part of the opening letter. So this might be a workshop, like you could get somebody from North Carolina Cooperative Extension to come do healthy lifestyles, the move more, eat less, live longer type programming that they do. So that's just one example of parent education that you could potentially offer. One, if you're a school age person, might be a curriculum night. Those are very popular. Okay, the next thing is 5 local Sampson County agencies to assist families. You're going to give the name of the agency, the location, so the actual address, the contact information available. So if you know an actual person's name, a phone number, a website, email, anything like that you can include, you do. And these would be agencies that you would suggest to families for use in assisting them in some way. So it might be Department of Social Services, it might be Sampson County Partnership for Children, it might be the Health Department, it might be mental health, it might be substance abuse prevention and care. So you could go to the Sampson County website and you can see a lot of our local resources, and that might help you with that. Also, the Sampson County Partnership for Children also has a little handout of resources that you could look at as well and select 5 from there. That should be an extremely easy one because they're already consolidated in several places for you. And then the last piece is just optional. If there's anything else while you were putting this together that you came across and you thought, yeah, I want that in my resource file, you can add it, but that's not part of the grade. So each of the above is intended to be something that you're using in the future with your families, and it should help you to have some ideas ready and on hand. And if it's an editable Word document, you'll be able to update it as need be. The other thing that I want to show you is the grading rubric for this, and it's right here. I'm not going to spend a lot of time going over this, but once you've put your resource file together, what you should be doing is you should be coming here and checking off that you are in this column right there, the highly accomplished column, to get the maximum points for this assignment. So again, it's just the 1-page rubric, and you want to look right here to kind of check your own assignment to make sure you've met everything in that column to get the full credit. So I hope that helps and that you are ready to go. If you have further questions or need assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you so much.